The following presentation is for mature audiences only.
Who are you?
He's a fine man.
All hell is broken loose.
He's a great broadcaster.
He's a very powerful guy.
Absolutely brilliant.
Feared by men, adored by women.
He's a smart boy. It's patriotic.
It's no big deal.
It's the end of the world.
I might as well tell you now. He's a monkey.
And how you doing, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages? Welcome in to another edition of The Wild Side with Eric Clark. I am your host, Eric Clark, saying thank you for taking time out of your busy day being awesome to give my video a watch and a listen. If you like it, like it. If you think other people are going to dig it, give it a share. Make sure you are subscribed to the YouTube channel and you're following me on any and all the social media I have linked down below. That way, if there's a band, song, video, something you'd like me to check out, you can hit me with a DM or you can leave it in the comments below. If you are going to hit me with a DM, please no spamming. If you are going to leave it in the comments below, join the I Concur Army. All you have to do is give the comments a cursory glance. If you see that your suggestion's already been made or you see a suggestion that you dig, leave a like, and below, reply with I Concur. That'll help my old burnout resin-coated DJ brain get everything into a nice list, and I can put it into the handy-dandy notebook. You can also support the channel and help it grow by becoming a Patreon member. Everything is linked down below. Any way you support the channel is appreciated by yours truly. And don't forget, we're live streaming Wednesdays 11 a.m., Saturdays 2 p.m. Before we get started in today's video, I do want to say thank you to Connect 200 Music to See and Aunt Betty's Nut Butter. Today's video is coming from Twitter. Somebody reached out and said, hey man, you got to check out early Floor Jensen work. So today we're going back to 2007 and we're checking out After Forever. And the song is called Discord. Now, I am not familiar with After Forever, so I'm relying on you, my Sherpas, to fill me in with everything I need to know about After Forever. That's why I'm relying on you. I just click these links. So today we're checking out After Forever. It is Discord live from 2007 on the Wild Side. Let's check it out. Nice. That is After Forever. The track is called Discord Live from 2007. Again, thank you very much for the suggestion coming from Twitter. If you have suggestions for me, all my social media is linked down below. Even back 2007, Floor has this really great command of presence, and that's, call it stage presence, call it mic presence, whatever you want to call it. When you're on stage, whether you're an individual singing, doing stand-up, that's the world I come from, or if you're in a band, it's very important to make a connection between you and the crowd, the band and the crowd, the artist and the crowd, because there's a space between the two, this ether that is between the two. And in that ether is an energy that's created by the collision of the two energies from stage to crowd. And that energy can add an effect to the overall performance. And what Floor is really good at doing is putting people right here. There's a level of confidence that you have to go out and say, let's do this. I am in charge of this situation here. I am the impetus to this roller coaster that we're going on here. I'm the engine that's going to be driving this, and I'm okay. I'm in the light here. So she's really good about putting people right here, and you can see that early in this career that she has a level of confidence that a lot of young performers and a lot of performers don't have. When you go see a lot of bands play, because bands spend so much time in the studio that sometimes some bands can become almost reclusive on stage. There are singers, and I'm not going to mention names, but I've seen singers in bands backstage being like, "Oh, dude, I don't want to go out there." This reticence to face the crowd because they're awkward, and that's why they're musicians, because it's very difficult to command a group of people, a room full of people, a stadium full of people. But even back in 2007, you can see that she knows how to put people right here. And her training is coming through as well, because in her vocals, I'm hearing that signature Floor texture. So her texture's really rich. There's a thickness to her vocals. A lot of times, especially live, you'll hear singers sort of ramp into their vocals or drop off of their vocals because they're live and they don't have any room for mistakes, so they're pushing it, they're active on stage, whatever the case may be. And what I've always been impressed by Floor is that from beginning to end of her verses, she is thick and wide through the entirety of it. And that's telling me she knows how to control this zone that I call a danger zone. And even the guy doing the growls was very good at controlling that danger zone, because growls can turn into mumbles. They can turn into rumbly, mumbly messes if you're using your throat to get that through. But obviously, he is coming from down here and allowing his mouth to make the shapes to change the sound. So he's really good at controlling that growl. And I've heard people do growls live, and it just didn't come off that way. But the track, what I liked about the track is that it checked all of your boxes, didn't it? It checks all of your, I've never heard this band before, I've never seen this band before, or I'm not familiar with the band, but I want some kind of security in the track. So I want some tradition. I want some classic. I want something in there that I can gravitate towards, so that when the rest of the modernity is swirling around it, I still feel some sort of pivot point where I can explore inside the track from this safe little place. And they're really good at that. That was a very, that was like Queensryche. That was a really good modern rock track. And when I say modern rock, that track is good. That track is good 1988, 1998, 2008, 2018. That's a great track. It's a great modern rock song. Like I said, it contains the elements of heritage. So you're hearing the legacy in the tones, in the chord progressions, in time signature. You're hearing the legacy. And you're also hearing a little bit of legacy with the symphonic side of it as well. But they're good about creating that new, unique sound by using her voice contrasted against those growls. And the fact that she's harmonizing with the growls is what makes it so interesting and so unique. So again, great signature piece. Going back to 2007, you could tell if I were in the crowd, in the industry, if I were a member of the industry, I would have piqued my curiosity. So when I see a show like that, I'm like, you're telling me nobody was in that crowd? Like there was no one in that venue that was like, huh, okay. Because you can go to karaoke. Maybe it's just Nashville. I don't know. But you can go to karaoke. There's somebody in that crowd who is of influence. So it's odd that, maybe there was. I don't know. Maybe that was the breaking point. I don't know. That's why I'm relying on you to let me in, fill me in down below with everything I need to know about After Forever, Discord, Live 2007. You are my new music Sherpas, and I rely on you to guide me through this new music journey of mine. So thank you very much for that suggestion from Twitter. Keep those suggestions coming. Don't forget, become a CONCURPA. All you have to do is drop an I concur somewhere, and you will officially, it's that easy. It's so easy to be a member of the I concur army. Don't forget, live streaming Wednesdays and Saturdays, 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. respectively. More opportunities for you to get a hold of me and figure out how to get your suggestions to me. Help me fill up these handy-dandy notebooks. Thank you to Connect 200 Music to See and Aunt Betty's Nut Butter. Thank you to all of you for taking time out of your busy day being awesome to give my video a watch and a listen. Make sure you're looking out for each other. Make sure you're looking out for your neighbor. Try to do at least one good thing a day. I am Eric Clark, and this is The Wild Side.